What type of messaging is best for speaking to prospects? Well, how do we define best? What's most convenient for your prospects? Okay, so you want to be on that social media app, for instance, that your probable customer normally wants to use. I like to call them probable customers as well because we're assuming we're going to do business with them. So if you're targeting the mainland of China, you should be on, well, you guessed it, WeChat. Um, if you're in other areas of Asia, Southeast Asia, Japan, Korea, Line, WhatsApp, a higher percentage of the folk use those apps more regularly. Now, I also use Facebook Messenger a whole lot and even LinkedIn. I even use LinkedIn as well. So we want to remember, make things as convenient and easy as possible for your prospective customers. That's super duper important. Just because you love Messenger, all right, they might be abiding the rules, within the great firewall of China and not beyond Facebook. They don't have Messenger. You need to have backup and you need to have another way of speaking to them besides email. And yes, after they book the demo class, they will get autoresponder emails if you're doing things properly. However, it's advantageous to talk to them, right, through another means before the demo to qualify them further. Perhaps you shouldn't have a demo with them, but you wouldn't have known that if you didn't get more information that they revealed after they booked. You don't want to waste your time and energy on people who just don't have a chance of buying, right? Whether it's a free or paid demo, really. And also, you can learn more from the person by speaking, quicker between both parties. Perhaps that will help you to come up with more suitable curriculum that you can use during your demo class. But I think as long as you stick with the popular apps such as WeChat, uh, what else? WhatsApp, Line, Facebook Messenger, you're on LinkedIn, Telegram also is popular in Asia. I don't think you can go wrong. And of course, you have them on email as well. How can I get people to take my demo class? Well, we don't want to target just anybody. You want to be very specific in terms of who you are shooting for. All right? You don't just want anybody. You want to make your target market members enter your squeeze page and make the experience compelling enough so they're literally forced to book their demo class in a non-aggressive manner. You're coercing them. You are doing all you can do on that page so they gleefully want to, punch the day, put in the time, their email, a secondary way to have you contact them, and press that submit button, okay? And they'll most likely be coming from your social media, perhaps even a pay-per-click campaign, all right? Social media sites such as Facebook has Facebook ads, and Google has their own advertising platform. So does LinkedIn, even Pinterest, Twitter does. So that's another way of bringing them to your squeeze page. Um, but yes, that's how you will get people to book demo classes. Don't forget about the power of your squeeze page. That's so important. And you're going to get far more bookings and more of the right bookings and more excited people who book if they come to a real snazzy squeeze page that's designed to capture their information, right? The most important information you need to follow up effectively and efficiently. Must I always be present when communicating with prospects? And the answer to that question is, in fact, no, you don't. Thanks to autoresponder emails. All right. And they are here to make your life a whole lot easier and to save you time. So, for instance, this is the first email that I have sent out to people who book a demo class immediately or very soon after they book. And this message applies to everybody who books. And actually, the day and time that they booked will show up within the email, the day and time of their demo class. Everything that I want them to remember, the rules, the day and time of the demo class, how to access the online classroom, how to log in, etc., is in this company branded email. Now, this is the first that goes out, and there's more. Through this plugin that I use, and a customized plugin that I paid to have created for my company, we can actually send unlimited autoresponders. Now, you don't want to send 100. You don't want to make them sick of you. I send, how many? I send 3 before the demo class at certain times. The first one immediately after they book. The second one, which is here, 6 hours before the demo class starts. Your kid's demo class will soon begin. And then the third one, 1 hour before the class begins, which is this one right here. And then after the demo class finishes, I actually have the power to have these automated emails continue on, all right? Just different messages, right? 3 hours after the demo class ends, right, we have this one go out. Congratulations, you've been approved. So we've had some time to think about it, and we will allow you a special discount if you order a package of lessons within 24 hours after the demo class has ended. So you can program all of this, right? I don't even pay a monthly fee for this. All right. My coaching clients actually get the customized plugin for free. They don't have to pay anything for this awesome calendar and autoresponder emails. And then, of course, there's the 5th and the 6th autoresponder emails that I send out. The last one is like, you have the final hour. What are you going to do? Are you going to get started, and get 15% off, or are you just going to let it go? So anyways, you get the drift, but no, you don't always have to be manually talking to people. Oh, no, I forgot to send the reminder out. Maybe they'll forget to join the demo class. No, not at all. We have autoresponder emails for that. What are the key factors to successful prospecting? Well, you need an audience, all right? You need to have enough of the right people who are there within your network who can see your messages, your posts, who you can directly message. You really need those people there, because if you don't have them, as friends, connections, followers within your account, then you're going to have to constantly use other people's accounts, such as Facebook groups, use other people's groups, post within and be under their rules. You can't really do things the way you need to do them. You want a fan base. You want people interested. Like, this is my LinkedIn. I'm up to 13,000. You can bet that 80% at least consist of my target market members. So when I post, there's a great chance we're going to have over, I would say, 25% actually see my post. And if one of them or somebody they know, and they know that they're looking for an online teacher such as myself, and I'm the one they normally see, there's a great chance that they're going to click the link within my post that feeds them to my squeeze page, right? where they can learn more about me, see my spectacular promotional videos, and go on to book a demo class for themselves or somebody they know, like a family member or a friend of theirs that wants it, can do it. But you need that fan base. It's really important because you're going to be posting. And if you're posting in front of only 50, 100 people, you know, maybe one or two might see your post most of the time, because it's not just you that they're following and connected with, say on LinkedIn. There's other people as well. And they will have your post entering their feed, but there's a great chance that they'll miss it. They're not on LinkedIn or Facebook all the time. And post gets buried very quickly, especially on Twitter. So, yeah, keep that in mind. And your posts need to be compelling enough, right? Video is king. If you don't put a lot of thought and effort into your posts, if they're not compelling enough, even though you're posting regularly, your people aren't going to hit the level they need to hit in order to actually take the time and click through going to your squeeze page where, of course, you sell them on your demo class. So yes, it's important to have the following. It's important to do the posting regularly, compelling posts. And you may also want to direct message, right, your target market members. That's a part of your marketing attack, okay? What else is there in terms of successful prospecting? Yes, you want them going through a funnel, a sales funnel that's properly done up. You don't want to just say, hey, would you like to book a demo class with my company? Here's my WhatsApp. You know what I mean? It's just not professional. It makes you look like a small guy or gal. And really, these days, with so many teachers going independent and more doing it properly, where they have their own domain, they have their own company branding, they have a squeeze page, a properly done, excellent promotional video, a booking calendar, a payment system, autoresponder emails. You really can't afford to put out a half-assed effort because this is important to you. This is your business. You're in it for the longer term. And not only is it critical to have that following full of the right people, and to remind that following about yourself through posts, maybe even direct messaging on a regular basis, but they need to run through a pathway that's well designed and is geared towards not only having them book demos with yourself, you as the spokesperson for the company, maybe a contractor does the demos, that person who works for you, but also order, right, after the demo class. It's important for all those pieces to be in place. One, fan base full of the right people. The bigger the better, all right, your target market members. Two, regularly staying in touch, nurturing that following. And three, yes, having ideally a highly converting sales funnel that they all go through, okay? Think back to when you bought something online. You most likely went through a sales funnel, and it was well done enough, right? You bought. What is the winning mindset of the teacherpreneur in this regard, and what have they done? Well, this is another coaching protege of mine who goes by the name of Teacher Cole, of Teacher Cole's English Corner. This is her team right there. And this is her Facebook group. She has a page and she has other social media accounts. I would say a large portion of her membership haven't become a client yet. And they are referring people to her group. So on a regular basis, and I know this for a fact, I'm a member of her group, she's posting compelling posts. She's welcoming people into the group. She's not forgetting to put the link to her squeeze page within comments most of the time so she gets, more reach. And these people who are in her group as members can see within their group feed when she posts. They're going to miss some, but as long as she's posting regularly, and she is, they're going to enter the group again. They're going to go back into the group, a large portion of her membership. It's a very active group. We have welcome posts, we have encouraging, informative memes, motivational stuff. Important to welcome those members. She has these special lives where she does a reading, right? And kids can join in. It's fairly interactive and get their questions answered. Um, and this group also helps her promotion if people go to the website first, right? Because they get to enter her group. It's like a bonus, for joining her team, even if they just book a demo and don't buy after that. But she's done a wonderful job with her group. I know she gets many clients through it. And she is running a Facebook ads campaign, right, which is very automated for page likes and to get people into her group in an automatic and manual manner. Otherwise, really, it's not that easy to get the right people inside, and it takes so much time and energy to find those people in other groups on Facebook. I'm just using this as an example. But she's done a wonderful job. And she also prospects, in other social media, such as LinkedIn, Instagram, I believe. But she's done a wonderful job. And you know what? If you do one social media site right, if you do it really well, then it might actually be all you need to build your small business and to keep it going, where people continue to walk through that door, booking demo classes, you're getting referrals as well, your renewal rate is high. So congratulations, Teacher Cole. This is her story time right here. It's fabulous, right? She's getting a lot of exposure, and she boosts the post now and then. She's doing a wonderful job, and prospecting is so important. However, she doesn't say, for your demo class, message me here, or here's my WhatsApp. Nothing like that. Instead, she allows people to enter her funnel, her sales funnel. So that's a great way of having them convert from just members of her Facebook group, say, or a connection on LinkedIn, to actual demo class participants. And then from there, right, a percentage become clients paying the money. She's done a wonderful job. You can see here, for instance, in comments, this is the entrance of her sales funnel. Okay, this goes to her website, and they've already began to go through the sales process right when they are admitted into the group, though. Okie doke. So this is what she's done, Teacher Cole. She's done a great job, and I hope that helps.